Today I'm going to work on my piano and vocal lead sheet for my Grateful Dead cover band, and today I'm going to do Scarlet Begonias. I'm working off of this set list I was given, so they want me to do Erica chorus harmonies, and I'm playing the keyboard. And so my first thing I need to do is I go to my folder and I create a new document, and I'm going to call it Scarlet Begonias, because that is the logical thing to title the song. Then I go to Are You Kind, and I pull up the standard lead sheet. Okay? I copy and paste this. A lot of this is based for guitar, all right? So some of this is applicable. Some of this is applicable to me as a pianist, keyboardist, singer, but some of it is not, like all the guitar tab part at the bottom. However, the chords are the things I really need to know. Now, the other thing I can use as a resource is this really cool thing called Playing in the Band. And basically, this lets me separate out the harpsichord, Keith, and vocals. So what I can do is I can start playing this, and I can turn up synth, harpsichord, Keith, vocals.
As I was walking round Grosvenor Square,
you hear that?
not a chill to the winter, but a nip to the air. From the other day.
So there's a little bit of that kind of piano thing going on. So I think this is kind of like intro is kind of like B major improvisation, honestly. That's what they're doing.
As I was walking round Grosvenor Square,
That's what the synth did. Or it's a harpsichord. By the way, I have a harpsichord setting on this keyboard. Let's see. I'm going to turn down my keyboard a little bit because I think it comes out kind of loud in the mic, so I don't want it to buzz too much. I was wondering Grosvenor's hair. That's like a riff is like B, D sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A.
not a chill to the winter, but a nip to the air. From the other direction, she was calling my
Old
own.
synth.
It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. Might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her clothes. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the thick of the evening when the dealer got rough, she was too pat to open and too cool to bluff. As I picked up my matches and was closing the door, I had one of those flashes that been there before, been there before.
Just kind of playing chords.
Well, I ain't often right, but I've never been wrong. Seldom turns out the way it does in the song. Once in a while you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look
hear that? So it's like. Did you hear that? That was after the strangest things. It look it all right. Okay, there's like a harpsichord. Harpsichord stepping melody that starts with E. E, G sharp. I'm just gonna write the notes. B, C sharp, D, and then transposes to. Then it goes to F sharp, A sharp, D sharp, E, C sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E. So let's rewind a few seconds.
You get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right.
Oh, and transpose again. So.
Places if you look at it right.
A. Isn't that just a blues scales? A blues scale? That's what it's. Is that just called a blues scale? I'm gonna call it a blues scale because that's what reminds me of like a boogie. Right? Isn't that just like a typical boogie scale? I know, you guys might be bored by this, but this is the nitty gritty of having to learn by ear.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves. Oh, Scarlet, Begonias are a touch of the blues. And there's nothing wrong with the look that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way to let her pass by, let her pass by.
I don't know if I'm gonna play both those instruments at once. How do I do that in this part?
The wind and the willows play G for two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake their hand. Everybody's playing in the heart of Goldland, heart of Goldland.
Do you hear Donna? I was made for that part. So in the play out, outro, random Donna wailing over chords. Dun, 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 dun. I don't need this whole top part. Do 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 do. By the way, there is a way for my piano to play two things at once. So I could put a harpsichord in my right hand. And in my left hand, I could put, kind of want to just put synth, because I don't really want to do. Yeah, like a synth piano, because like, I mean, he uses a little bit of like classic 60s electric piano. It's kind of organy, right? So the question is, can I start from the beginning?
As I was walking round Governor Square, not a chill to the winter, but a nip to the air. From the other direction, she was calling my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try, might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the thick of the evening when the dealer got rough, she was too pat to open and too cool to bluff. As I picked up my matches and was closing the door, I had one of those flashes I'd been there before, been there before. Well, I ain't often right, but I've never been wrong. Seldom turns out the way it does in the song. Once in a while you get shown the light in the strangest of faces if you look at it right.
Oh, there's one more. Dun. Or we get back to the beat one. Beat. Again, it's just the boogie thing. But that's where my keyboard breaks. D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A. All right, back to the song.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves. Oh, scarlet begonias are a touch of the blues. And there's nothing wrong with the look that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way to let her pass by, let her pass by. The wind and the willows play G for two.
By the way, I hear harmony here.
The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake
Not
their
on that line though.
Everybody's playing in the heart of Gold Bend, heart of Gold Bend.
Okay, I didn't write this part out. What is that? Bum ba da da dum. B, B, C, D sharp, F sharp. E, C sharp.
Playing in the heart of Gold Bend, heart of Gold Bend.
Ba-da-da-dum. Bum ba-da. That's like an ascending B major, and then a descending. A pentatonic scale. C sharp, B, A, F sharp. C sharp, B, A, G sharp. All right, here's my random dot violin. I think that's exactly right, but maybe it's right enough for now. Done. Something like that. I wish I had that out in sheet music. I'd have to write it. Bum ba da 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 ba da da da. So am I right to say that literally the only harmony vocals for like the entire thing were that one verse? I gotta know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
As I was walking from the, might as well try.
Yeah.
Call in my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try, might as well. And I knew without asking she was into the blues.
There's a lot of reverb.
She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the thick of the evening when the as I picked been there before.
Ooh, there's the harmony.
Well, I ain't often right, but I've never been wrong. Seldom turns out the way it does in the song.
There's Donna.
Once in a while you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right.
Okay. See how useful this tool is?
Well, there ain't better pass by. Yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue.
What about the line right before
And
that?
in the
Did they mess up this verse? Did they reverse this? I think they did. Sometimes "Are You Kind" is wrong.
The wind and the willows played G for two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake their hand. Everybody's playing in the Heart of Gold Band, Heart of Gold Band.
Wow, that was crazy. See, I have to make these lowercase so that I know that they're not chords. See how complicated this is? Because I'm gonna... Okay. I have to be like... all melody, not chords. And literally, I have to like put this to remind myself, because I'm old and my memory gets bad. All right, organ killers throughout, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I should be fine. Now, as I was walking, it's like, I wish this organ, what's weird is that if you do split, I wonder if you can change the octave, you know? Until my harpsichord on this side. And then on this side, I'm going to change it to the organ. There. I was walking on Grosvenor Square. Not a chill to the evening, but a nip to the air. From the other direction, it's like that. She was calling my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. From the other direction. That's actually where you get to the A. So it's like, she had rings on her finger and bells on her shoes. That's actually how you do it. So where that riff goes is right here. In between every time it's the B to the A. That's actually what's happening. We're stepping up to the A with the riff. As I was rocking on Grosvenor Square, and into the air. See, then super Scarlet Begonia tucked into her curl. These like little like organ things like that. I knew right away he was not like other girls in the thick of the evening in the See? Riff. That's where it goes. Riff. I feel like I'm solving this and there needs to be like an Are You Kind update for the keyboard. Well, I've never been wrong. Something in this song. I'm the one to show the light. I'm just harmony there. She moves. Oh yeah. This is like harp rip. Harp rip. Harp rip. Harp rip. How many times can I put this in? Dun, 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 dun. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. The wind started playing T for two. See, that's my little harmony part. And then just random Donna wailing. Harp riff, harp riff, harp riff, harp riff. There we go. Let's just put that under here. Harp riff. So, organ. I was walking on Grosvenor Square. Not a chill to the evening, but a nip to the air. This is a lot to do at once. Gotta be coordinated. From the other direction, she was calling my eye. You're just like, eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. Might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes. And I knew. Okay, so we get it now? Okay, I think Scarlet Begonias is looking pretty good. So let's stop this recording here. If you like this, please like and subscribe and support me. I have a Patreon. I'm going to have all of my Grateful Dead piano arrangements, vocal harmony, figuring outs on my Patreon that you can just buy. That can help support me. By the way, bold lyrics equals harmony. Okay? All right, everybody. See you in the next video.